Hello everybody. Welcome. Um it's been a while. It's been a while. So I wanted to do this quick, happy birthday Jin reading. Since I know like I'm not going to be able to probably do any lives on it because of I'm trying to work on other things for this channel and my other channel. So yeah, probably not gonna have the time to do all that. So I'm just gonna do this quick little happy birthday Jin Jin reading. So let's get into it. So I asked the cards basically, um, what's going on around Jin, right now at this time, since they're probably doing a whole lot of preparation for the award shows at this time, but anyways, so what we have here for Jin that's going on with his life right now is like seems like there is a cycle in his life that is coming to like a completion. Like a cycle in his life is about to come to completion, but it's also making him feel kind of scared of what the new cycle is going to be. Like he's scared to go out and see what this new cycle is going to be. And I think because there is some sort of confusion around his money, um, there's some sort of confusion or some sort of something that is hidden or something around his money that he is thinking about, or something is being hidden, but something about money that he is kind of like in a state of confusion. Maybe he's not sure of what's going to happen to the money in the after his completed cycle or into the new year, but he's definitely has the money thing on his mind. Definitely money is on his mind, and the material world and wealth and stuff is on his mind. He is trying to like rebalance his energy right now with the two cups. He's like trying to rebalance himself, but there's also a warning about his energy. Um, and I want to say the storm warning too is might be about his finances also. But there is like some sort of warning that's going, like something around him that is going to turn into like some sort of argument or some sort of fight over something. Want to say that this energy, this storm warning, could really be over his health and could be over his money and his health. I want to say since he's trying to rebalance himself and replenish himself, because I think he's tired also. Um, we have this Ace of Wands, which he is looking forward to like the new beginning, and he's vocalizing that he's looking forward to this new beginning. And whatever the storm is that he's going through, whatever it is, going to make him much more vocal. But he is vocalizing that yes, he is ready for the great new beginning and everything with his members. And then since it's adjacent possibilities, I think he's feeling like he doesn't have like a lot of opportunities or avenues right now, or maybe he's just not thinking about them. But he is surrendering to whatever might be happening in this new beginning. He is kind of like surrendering and letting it go, like, hey, whatever happens, happens. He's not really thinking of where the possibilities are, what they may lie, or anything like that. And then right now he's also in this hermit position. And again, with this hermit position, what he's really thinking about is things that goes on in the second chakra. Second chakra is more like money, power, things of that nature. Something about money and power that he has his thoughts circling around. And then I really think it's in congruence too with this thinking about the money and being kind of confused about it, don't have any clear thoughts of it. And then, as you can see in his kind of private world or in his personal world, he is definitely thinking about his finances and how secure they are. He's probably thinking about more creative ways to make money. And I'm also thinking that he's thinking about his own like personal power towards the external things in his life right now. So that is what's happening with Jin, or happening around Jin for right now. So I'm going to ask the cards what is personally happening to him. Like, what is his thoughts and his feelings? Like, where is his head and his heart is at right now? Okay. Okay. So, sorry, I had to think about what was going on. So it looks as though with this card, seemed like something had messed with his self-esteem or his confidence. Some event, something happened to him where it really messed with his self-esteem and his self-confidence, because his third chakra is about, you know, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your personal power, you taking action, you know, towards something that you really believe in. Um, but something disappointed him. I'm feeling more from this card of like a disappointment or an event that didn't go his way, and that kind of really knocked him back on the confidence level. And it really kind of messed with his confidence level. So um he's coming back like from a dark place, and he's moving into looking forward into like a new beginning. He's looking forward to moving into a new beginning, into traveling, You know, he's all for the journey. He's really looking forward to it, very passionate about it. Then for this, you know, he's resting. He's trying to heal himself because of the age of healers. He's just resting, trying to rest, relax, heal himself. Um, I want to say he's healing himself by certain thoughts because the swords is like thoughts. So he's really resting, trying to heal himself. I'm sure it seems like there's a lot of people around him that's trying to offer him some support and a cup of love, but he's so in his head right now, trying to heal himself and trying to get the strength that he needs to go on, that he's really not even paying attention too much to what maybe the support is around him. It seems like he's very into his own head, trying to gather his own strength and heal himself. And then for this, I would say, I want to say he's maybe at a crossroads. Like he knows that there's two different roads that he can take. Like, because the B and the J kind of could be like two different sides or two different opinions or options that he can take. And I really feel like he's wrestling with some old beliefs and some old behaviors. And I'm thinking that he's starting to see these things a little bit more clearly. He's starting to see it a little bit more clearly in black and white. And I think that's what he's in his head trying to let go of or trying to change is some of his old thoughts and beliefs about things. And and then some other things I really think because this card showed up too is it's a real psychic card and all that stuff, but also it's a card that's pretty much telling us that the other things that he's thinking about isn't really our business. It's hidden. So that's what it's also saying. And it's really also up to him to what he's going to do with these old attachments that is negatively affecting his life right now at this time. So he's wrestling with this right now in his head and his heart, you know, his own little personal demons. And then for this and the happy family, I feel like in a way he's kind of being childish with them because he's happy with his family. He is in a happy place with his family, and he feels like he can kind of be like carefree, but at the same time he might have to worry about his communication because it can be kind of sharp right now with the family. So I really feel like he might actually get to a point to where he can be a little bit more carefree and out of the constraints of these old negative beliefs, and might be a little bit more carefree because I'm really feeling more like carefree with this card, like being more carefree with his family. So so yeah, I feel like he could be a little bit carefree, but maybe just a little bit communication wise, a little bit uh maybe too sharp or too carefree with the communication with the family. So yeah, that is what's going on within Jin, within his in his headspace right now. Um, really trying to heal from whatever this was that had happened to him, whatever he felt really disappointed about. He had a real disappointment about something. Whatever this is, it really kind of knocked him back on the confidence level, made him think about some things. This healing part right here, I really think is like a growth spurt for him. And if he can successfully detach from whatever these old beliefs that he's carrying around, I think it would be better for him in the long run. But basically, that is pretty much what I'm seeing for him right now. So let's see what future might be for Jin. Okay, looks like there's going to be some sort of balance. It's good. It's like there's going to be some sort of balance in his future, and he's going to be very happy and well off with his family. Lots of celebrations, probably more achievements for the group, and he's going to be celebrating with the group. He might be going through a little bit of some financial issues within his life, because that card popped up again with him being worried about his money and his finances. So something with his finances is going to have him worried. Yes, something about his finances is going to come to like some sort of standstill where he can't decide what to do. Future, yeah, 4, let me see, and then 5. Yeah, something about his money that he's going to come to a standstill or not make a decision on doing something with his money. And because he didn't make a decision in enough time, something, he's going to have a tower moment. Something's going to happen to his money where he's going to have a tower moment. And then I feel like might be a woman in his life that may help him. But yeah, something he didn't make a quick decision on enough about his money that is going to end up blowing up in his face. I do feel like this Empress represents like really feeling like a mother figure, or maybe a woman figure in his family that might help him after this tower moment, or he might be going to consult after the tower moment. Let's see. And maybe that's why that storm warning card had came back up. These cards conveniently just plopped out. Let's see. Oh man, it's something with the thinking man. Again, that personal power and money. Yeah, this is about it's definitely about his money, because these two cards right here, they represent feeling secure. Like this is already talking about like personal power and money and things like that. And then this talks about being secure with money or having security or stability. And I think he's gonna feel like he doesn't have that because of whatever this decision that he didn't make regarding his money fast enough. And it is gonna break his heart with that. I really feel like this door to romance thing and the balance, I really feel like he is thinking about relationships or having a love or anything like that. I really do feel like that. I feel like he is thinking about wanting to do that. But then it slows down, that thought process slows down about here, because this thinking man could be like a teacher or somebody to come through and maybe advise him about his money, or tell him about his money, or tell him the decision that he needs to make with the money, even though he might be fruitful in whatever money wise and whatever he's doing. But this thinking man right here is trying to tell him, the real, like his real situation with his money. And it's really affecting that second chakra, because this is the place of like money and power play right here. And since he's going through this financial issue, he might be feeling like he doesn't have any power or control over it. So he just stands at a standstill, but the whole thing blows up in his face because he didn't make a decision quick enough, and it breaks his heart. And then it really plays on his thoughts of, this is not really stable. I need to find a way to stabilize myself with the money. And he might be going to this woman to see if she can help him with stability or feeling stable, or he might be going to his mom to feel stable or anything like that. But yeah, this is definitely about money. Yeah, he might be going through some financial issues behind the scenes, to be quite honest with you. And because of this wands, it might actually be a project or a goal that he might be trying to finance, but that goal could be sucking the money out. But yeah, that could be happening to Jin in the future. But yeah, the only reason why I'm not saying, oh yeah, this could be um a love interest or anything like that, or this could be love, is because I don't see any two of cups. I don't see anything lovers cards. I don't see anything like that where it could clue me in on like, okay, yeah, this is about love. But no, this isn't about his love life. This is definitely about his finances, because of these two cards that popped up. Definitely about his finances. So that could be happening to Jin in the future. And that's probably why like he's in his head about money in the material world and his own personal power and things like that. So that is what could be, that's Jin's future, unfortunately. But yeah. All right. So I guess on a good note, let's end this on somewhat of a good note. So what should Jin advice be? Let's get some like little advice cards. Maybe that might be a little bit more positive. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is fitting. It's very fitting. Okay. So basically, it says embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So as we've seen in the previous cards, that he was very in his head, and that something disappointing had happened to him. His spirits was kind of low. So basically the universe, or they're trying to tell him to, embrace enthusiasm, be more enthusiastic, shout to the heavens that you're happy, embrace the magic of life. Also, this is fitting too, grounding, go deep and explore your roots. Basically, two, in your head, you need to come back down to life and see the support and the things around you, because when you're like just too into your head, you can't really see what's around you. So that's kind of like his advice. And then also his advice is Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. Basically, this card is saying that don't get too caught up into the details. Like really just go forth and let the universe kind of just bless you in its own way. It's always working for you and not against you. And then again, this joy and delight card, open your heart to joy. So he's really gonna have to work on kind of getting out of his little low kind of depressive state and really just embrace joy and open his heart to the other members to support him, because I really think like he keeps a lot of his problems to himself and he doesn't really open up about them. So I really feel like these cards are saying that he really needs to open up about what's maybe making him depressed or whatever, get some support, and also stay grounded. Don't be so into your head. Stay grounded and look at, you know, everybody that is supporting him right now, that surrounds him, supporting him. So that is, and then not only with the grounding thing, also with the grounding thing, you know, to be very present and really pay attention to what's going on around you, because I think because he's so into his head that's how that whole money problem starts snowballing and getting into this big thing, because he's so in his head he's not even paying attention to that or thinking about it. So there you go. So hopefully that happened. Hopefully something about this was on a good note. I'm sorry, Chad. But yeah, I'm sorry, Jin. Just be happy, Jin. It's your birthday. So I'm gonna wrap this up before it gets even more depressing. No, I'm just playing. Happy birthday, Jin Jin. Happy birthday, Jin, and you could change the future and make this better. I hope you do. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for the angels to guide you and help you out. So anyways, thank you everybody for your love and support, and I have more videos coming, so I'll see everybody in the next video. Bye.